LoungeMediaPro.com.
Oh, very honored. 9 o'clock bomb, Julio G. We started a little early. Rev Run in the house, everybody. From the infamous, incredible Run D.M.C. They're doing a solo this time out on this album. It's out in stores tomorrow, everybody. It's called Distortion. Why the name Distortion, Rev Run?
Think about what's going on in the world. Think about tsunami. Think about Katrina. Think about the fires out here, you know, think about everything. And if you look at the album cover, you'll see me standing there in the midst of a flood, in the midst of fire, with a collar around my neck as a reverend. And it's almost, and you see a cape on me too, as you look at that album cover. It's almost like super reverend come to bring some encouragement to the world. And that's, if you look at that cover, you'll see that I'm just standing in the midst of a bunch of distortion, but I come to bring hope with my television show, hope with the album. I come to bring hope, and I believe that's what God has me here for, to bring inspiration.
No doubt, man, no doubt. Rev Run, I was curious though. I never heard the story, really understood like how you made the transition from Run to Reverend Run, and you know, what happened in your life, or did something happen in your life? Or was
something
it just
definitely happened. You know, yeah, I was at the top of my game, and I thought it was all about chasing the top, and that's what you're supposed to do, just keep winning. But you get kind of distorted if that's all you're chasing. Is you don't really look for a balanced place. It's always like a Mike Tyson type vibe. You want to fight, you want to win, you become like hoarding. You just want to own up everything. And I got to an empty place and said, is this it? Just constantly want to win? Is it only about knocking everybody else off the block to be the king? And that can leave you in an empty place. So I had to go to the king. And I started going to church because I felt empty. So I got in church and I found spirituality and God, and it kind of brought a better perspective of what I'm supposed to do to me. And now I'm balanced. And like this time around, as things are opening up for me, I'm able to have a balanced feeling because I have a relationship with God. My expectation is to wake up in the morning and pray and to raise my family. And I'm still competitive, and I still love rocking the mic, and I'm still, you know, do things with vigor. I still want to knock the ball out the park, but it's not do or die. Before it was like, I remember at the end of a Rolling Stones article, like if I'm not number one, I might. It's almost like you go crazy if you don't get to that place. And I had to figure out a balance. I heard Jamie Foxx say, was asking him about what's next. And he's like, what do you mean what's next? You keep making movies. I think Kanye West had asked him that. And I was happy to hear the balance come out of his mouth. You don't get caught up in the one Oscar and say you got to get an Oscar every movie and all that type of stuff. You can drive you nuts trying to stay at a certain level instead of just smoothing it out and enjoying life. And that's what the balance I didn't have. I thought that after Raising Hell, I had to make Thriller.
Wow.
And after Thriller, I had to sell 70 million. You keep thinking that you have to go, and it's not what it's about. You need a relationship with God just so you can have a full life. And I didn't know because I was young, and I thought the game was to just more. I thought it was a more game. More money, more girls, more. Give me more. And it seemed like that's what you're supposed to do. How many marbles can I get in my pocket? How much more of everything can I get? And that's what drove me to being a reverend.
Wow.
The whole more game.
We got Rev Run in the house, everybody. I want to ask you this, Run. You know, there's a lot of groups that you see in hip-hop that break up. You know what I mean? Guys are down. They make great records together. They all try to go solo, and then they have minimal success, or just everybody wants to see them back together. But Run DMC, what was the secret for you guys? Because I'm sure you had bad days and people didn't talk to each other and all that kind of stuff, but you guys still kept it together as a group.
We didn't really run into bad days for some reason.
But that's what I was curious about. I was curious about.
That's what it was.
How was Run DMC?
We would have more problems probably with our parents or our wives or something before we had problems amongst each other.
Wow.
There weren't any. I don't remember any bad days where I would look and not be mad at Jay or mad at D. That didn't happen. It was just respect, love, fun, good times. I think it was the respect. The respect was something else. respect Jay's space, Jay respect Joe's space, Joe respect D's space, and we just understood and loved each other. And I think what made Run DMC great was the love. And that, I think we were 30% talent, 70% love. And
Wow.
the talent was worthy and great, but the love is what kept Run DMC and kept God's blessings flowing with us. I guess he enjoyed watching us respect each other.
And that's true, because that's what I'm telling you. I'm a fan of Run DMC. I love that about y'all too, believe it or not. Not just the music, just how you guys stayed it all together, man. And and that's a good sign for hip hop. And I just like to see that. That's just positive. Like,
that's how it was.
Because if I'd have seen y'all break up, I'd have, oh man, not Run DMC.
Yeah,
man.
I consciously retired the group because you don't replace Jay like a drummer.
Yeah, no doubt.
And D's voice was getting a little funny, so you don't want to give people something that's not as good as it was. I don't want to get in front of you, perform, and you say, I love them, but it's not what it used to be. And then I'm getting a pat on the back like, oh, what's up, Run? And you're not really feeling the show or feeling the album. So I thought it was a good time to just retire the group and let you look at Crush Groove, listen to greatest hits, look at DVDs and
leather and all that. Yeah.
Enjoy that and let that be.
No doubt. Well, check it out. We got Red Run in the house. His album is out in stores tomorrow. It's called Distortion, everybody. What we get into Red Run right here?
Play Break 'em Till It's Broken.
Break time?
So, yeah, some of your real B-boy stuff.
Right,
it's called Break Time.
935K, everybody. 9 o'clock. Let's do it, man.
LoungeMediaPro.com.